Hi guys, this video is to help you with your Unit 5 Day 3 worksheet. And so taking a look on the back at question number 7, it says on a highway, a grade of 6% means the slope of 0.06. If a highway covers a horizontal distance of a half mile and the elevation change is 184.8 feet, what is the grade of the road? Round to the nearest tenth of a percent. So I know I need to write my answer as a percent. So I know if I'm finding the grade of the road, I'm finding the slope. And we know that the slope is the change in y over the change in x. Or the rise over the run. So the road, the elevation being the up and down part, is changing 184.8 feet. So my rise is 184.8 feet, and the run, the horizontal change, is a half mile. But remember we talked about yesterday how we had to have the same units. So I need that half mile in feet. So I'm going to take my calculator, and I'm going to do 5,280 divided by 2, or 5,280 times 0.5. That gives me 2,640. And now I can divide those two. So I do 184.8 divided by 2,640. And that gives me 0.07. But remember, we want to write that as a percent. So to change a decimal into a percent, we multiply by 100. So that gives me 7%. Okay. Looking at number 8, it says the graph shows the distance traveled by a car as a function of time. Find the constant rate of change. Remember the constant rate of change, that's just the slope. And I know that's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so plugging into that, I'm going to have 330. Because this is x, this is y, this is x, this is y. 330 minus 110 over 6 minus 2, which gives me 220 over 4, which is 55. And remember, our y number is distance, and in this case it's in miles. So I'm going to say miles per means to divide. So this is my y divided by my x word is hours. So I have miles per hour. What information about the car's speed can you obtain from the slope? Well, I know that a car's speed is measured in miles per hour. So the speed is the slope, which is 55 miles per hour. Part C says a second car is traveling at about 50 miles per hour. Suppose you made a graph showing the distance traveled by the second car as a function of time. So if the car is going 50 miles per hour, I know after 1 hour it's gone 50 miles, after 2 hours it's gone 100 miles, after 3 hours it's gone 150 miles, and so on and so forth. And I could connect all those little green dots to make a straight line. And so how would the graph of the second car compare with the graph of the first car? Explain your thinking using the word slope or rate of change. So we know that the rate of change for the first car was 55 miles an hour. The second one, the rate of change is 50 miles per hour. So the rate of change for the second car is smaller than the first. We could also say that the slope is less steep. Because if you look at the graph there where we made the green dots, they come in below the black line. So that line is less steep. If you have any questions, please let us know.